So today we are making chickpeas pulao. This is a very classic and sublime dish, very smooth flavors and has a very tranquil taste. I just love the flavor, how it mingles with the rice and the chickpeas. So when you want to try something exotic in veg dishes, try this out, you will love the taste. So's Food Corner special, chickpeas or kabuli pulao. Hey guys, I am Subhankari and I welcome you all to my channel So's Food Corner. I hope you all are doing great in your lives, and if you are new to my page, do subscribe to my page and do not forget to tap the bell button. And thank you for loving my channel so much and liking my videos so much. So let's begin with this awesome recipe. So for this I have taken here chickpeas or kabuli chana. I have soaked them overnight. Around 300 grams I have taken. So this goes in the pressure cooker. We need to pressure cook them nicely. So here goes the soaked chana or chickpeas. One large size onion, I have quartered it. This goes in. One bay leaf and salt. I have added around 1 tablespoon and 1 glass of water. So this needs to be pressure cooked for 3 whistles in high flame and 3 whistles in low flame, so that we get a nice mushy consistency of this chanas. And the trick here is that I have added 1 glass of water. Total we need 2 glasses of water. That I will tell you how can we make beautiful stock out of it. So here goes for the chana for pressure cooking, and here I have 1 glass of long grain basmati rice, around 50 grams. I just need to wash them 2 to 3 times and soak them for around 1 hour. So here first I will wash it around 2 to 3 times and I will add some water and let it soak for 1 hour, and this will give a nice long elongated rice. And my pressure cooker has released all the steam naturally. 3 whistles on high flame and 3 whistles on low flame, and this is how the chickpeas or chanas are looking. They are still intact, but I'll show you how they have turned out once I just apply some pressure, and this is it. These chanas are perfectly done. This should be the consistency of the chickpeas. They should be perfectly done in this way. And as I had taken 1 glass of water, so 1 glass of stock I have, 1 glass more of liquid I'll add so that I can cook this rice properly. So here to cook this pulao I have taken a nice deep kadhai. 5 tablespoons of oil goes in. You can also add clarified butter. Heat on low medium flame, and to it I'll add some nice whole spices. Slightly I have crushed black cardamom, that goes in. You can see how beautifully it's releasing its oil. Some green cardamom 3 cloves, 1 star anise, 1 inch of cinnamon stick goes in, and 5 to 6 peppercorns and 2 bay leaf that goes in. All these whole spices will release its essential oils in this refined oil, cooking oil that we have used, and this will give a very nice flavor to our pulao. So once these are nicely simmered in this oil, I'll add 2 large size onions sliced, half a teaspoon of salt, so that these onions start to release moisture and cook evenly. So the trick of a nice pulao is that the color of onions turns out, the beautiful golden color, this comes to a pulao. So the more nicely onions are fried, the more beautiful color we will get of this pulao. And my onions are perfectly done. You can see how nice color it has attended, and this is what we want, a beautiful golden color. And here I have crushed some 1 inch of ginger and around 15 cloves of garlic. Do not make a paste. Crushed ginger garlic gives an awesome taste to this pulao. On medium flame just fry this ginger and garlic with these onions, and after frying for 2 to 3 minutes I'll add tomatoes. So tomatoes I have here used 1 large size tomatoes. I have finely chopped them. This goes in, and 3 to 4 green chilies, just chop them roughly, and that goes in. 1 tablespoon of garam masala powder. And this saute, when you saute this gives a very nice aroma. Just saute for 2 to 3 minutes till the tomatoes have started to get soft, and this is how my chickpeas have turned out. I had already showed you. So this goes in this onions and ginger garlic sauteed oil. Basically drain out the stock and add only the chickpeas, and now we need to roast these chickpeas in this onions and spices for around 5 minutes, so that this chickpeas gets nice flavor of this seasoned whole spiced onion oil. So just add crushed dried red chili or chili flakes 1 teaspoon. Again it depends according to your taste, but this gives a very nice flavor. So I have sauteed for around 5 to 6 minutes here, and now it's time to add water. So before adding water, it's very important you just measure it. I had taken 1 glass of rice, so I need 2 glasses of liquid. I already have 1 glass of stock. because I had added 1 glass of water to our chickpeas and 1 more glass of normal regular water I have added. Salt I had added 1 tablespoon according to taste, and tamarind pulp I have added 1 teaspoon. This gives a very nice tangy flavor. Just 1 teaspoon would be enough. So this goes in, give it a mix, and once the water starts to boil, I'll add the rice that I had soaked for 1 hour. Just strain the rice and add it to this. So the rice is added here. Now give it a mix. At this stage the flame is high. After I'll wait for 3 to 4 minutes till it starts to boil, and once it starts to boil, I'll reduce the flame to medium high, cover it partially and leave it for 6 to 7 minutes. And after 6 to 7 minutes I have opened the lid, and this rice has almost 70% cooked, you can see, and the water has almost dried. At this stage I have taken a piece of nutmeg, and now I'll grate it using a very fine grater. Around 1/4 of the whole nut I'll grate, and this gives a very nice aroma. You can see I have just showed it. Around 1/4 I have grated, and after I have added this grated nutmeg, fresh grated nutmeg, nothing can be compared with the flavor of that. Very carefully I'll stir this rice. I just wanted to note give very important tip here. Do not ever mix it roughly. Just slide it from the sides in this way and then bring it back. This will ensure your rice are not broken and will result in a very nice and fluffy pulao. So once done, now reduce the flame to lowest, cover the pan completely, and I'll place some weight on the top of it. I have actually placed a stone grinder here. So this goes on top, and this rice goes on dum for next 8 minutes on lowest flame, and after 8 minutes I'll just cover it. The flame is still low. So now it's time. First I'll check it if there is any water left at the base, and here I have used a spoon. You can also use a knife, and you can see my spoon has come out totally clear. Actually I can feel the oil in my hand. That means my pulao is done. If by chance there is some residue left, some liquid left, you can again place it at dum for more 2 to 3 minutes, but it should be clear. Now I have covered the lid and gave it a rest for around 5 to 6 minutes more, and after 5 to 6 minutes I am just showing you. It's very important we use a fork initially to mix the rice so that the excess steam it goes out. And now it's time to check how my pulao has turned out, and as you can see the rice has turned out to be super fluffy. It's non-sticky and perfectly done. So let's serve this awesome pulao. So here I have served it, and you can see how nice it has turned out. Each grain of rice is separate, and it has the taste and aroma of these beautiful spices along with the lovely flavor of chickpeas or kabuli chana. And do not forget to put some onions, a slice of lemon, and our plate of goodness is ready. To try this out, when you want to try something exotic in veg pulao, you will love the taste of the rice, especially each grain when it's coated with the flavors of these chickpeas and whole spices. Exotic taste. Give it a try and let me know how it turned out. And yes, I have shared many small tips and tricks so that your pulao turns out to be great. Do not forget to inculcate those tips. And now it's time for comment of the day. Today's comment of the day is from Ipsita BC. She writes, "Hi Subhankari, I really love watching your videos. I prepared this recipe today. It was just delicious, out of the world. Your easy tips and tricks made it even easier to prepare. Please keep posting such lovely videos. Lots of love and best wishes." Thank you so much, Ipsita. Thank you for all your love, all your support. These words really means a lot. It actually encourages me to post videos that are requested by beautiful souls like you. So thank you for all your love and support. Stay safe and stay connected. And for today's recipe, chickpea pulao or kabuli chana pulao, this is a must try recipe when you want to try something nice and exotic in veg recipes. So do give it a try. Let me know your feedback. Do not forget to follow Su's Food Corner in Instagram and Facebook. And if you have liked my today's video, do give it a thumbs up, share with your family and friends, and do not forget to subscribe to my page. See you in next video. Till then, stay safe, love life, and happy fooding.